Hello and welcome to the Rocket Sports Podcast. I am joined today by Samson and our guest, Carrigan Dellinger. I am Sam Level and thank you for listening. We can be found on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you listen to your podcast. You can also find us on social media through Facebook and Instagram. Special thanks to sponsor of the show, the Rosso Rec Center. Thanks for joining us today, Carrigan. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's good to have a fellow wrestler on the show.
Oh, yeah.
I like doing these ones a lot more than the other sports.
Yeah. There we are. So, how's the season looking for you right now? You guys just had a tournament, didn't you?
Yeah, we did pretty well. I would say, especially the ones that have been dedicated to the sport, they have shown a lot of success. In our last tournament, I got second, and Katie Light got third, and Peyton Burton got second. The other girls wrestled very well. They just came up a little short, but that's okay.
Did you guys
Nice.
place in that tournament as a team?
We did not, I don't think.
Nice. So, how have you done like some preparation for the season this year?
I did a little bit of preseason work. I think us girls during the summer, we went on a team trip to Iowa for the Iowa camp for a couple of days, and that went really well.
Nice. So, you guys are kind of a young team, would you say? So, like,
We are
do
very
you guys have like a lot of newcomers this year?
We do. We have quite a few freshmen. Katie Leck being the most experienced one. She does very well. She works very hard. We have some other newer wrestlers that we're trying to work up and get them ready.
Nice.
Do you like having those younger kids? Or do you feel like you kind of are their mentor and have to teach them a few things, or is it you're just kind of focused on?
You gotta build them up, but they also have to want to be built up.
Definitely.
It's because it's the hardest part right now is getting them to stay committed and come to practice. But the ones that are coming, like Katie's there every day, she's there every practice. They are the ones getting better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Placing in tournaments.
Yes.
Yeah. It shows for sure.
Yeah. Do you got any like big goals this year as like a newer team kind of?
I'm hoping that we start to win some tournaments. We get some of the other girls placing. I mean, obviously I have personal goals, and I think all the other girls have personal goals as well. But I think we're just trying to get our younger team built up and have some of the older ones take some control and show them how to be a team.
Nice, nice. Are there any like tournaments or duels you guys think you can win this year?
I'm hoping we win the Clearwater duel because we should have probably won the Clearwater duel last year.
So girls have their own sets of duels.
Yes, we do.
Was that like that last year?
I think we were supposed to, because we were supposed to duel El Dorado and Clearwater, but we only ended up dueling Clearwater.
So will you sometimes have duels at the same school as the guys, or like?
I would assume so.
Mhm.
I would assume so. I think we also duel Mays this year as well, so that would be a good showing.
It's gonna be a
Really?
good match.
Are you guys? Are you guys going up with the Kansas City tournament this year with the guys, or?
I don't think so. But I am excited for the girls' tournament for Newton. Newton's always the best showing. It's the biggest two-day tournament. It has the most competition.
And when is that tournament?
In January, I think. It's
Just a
right
little
before
down
the
the
boys'
line.
tournament. But that is will be the biggest showing, especially for talent-wise. It's definitely the most competition. I think that's just pretty similar on the boys' side as well.
Yeah, Newton Tournament of Champions. It's a good one.
Nice. So have you been to state before, or is it are you looking to go for the first time?
So I did not. I was ranked I wasn't ranked last year, but I was seeded number 1. I only lost 3 matches last year until I hurt my ankle and had to get surgery. So I was seeded 1 for regionals, though, and I tried to wrestle, and I couldn't do it.
Dang, that's rough.
But I should be pretty good. The girl that's ranked 5th in 4A, I pinned 5 times.
nice.
So
Dang.
I think
So you're coming back for revenge this season?
Yes.
Nice. Do you think you have a chance to get the state title at all this year, or?
I think I have an opportunity. The girl that is seated 2nd, I was beating her, and then I got rolled at the last minute. So I definitely think I'm up there in the contenders and able to
Nice.
hold my own.
Nice. Do you think any of the other girls could like make an appearance at state this year at all?
I think Peyton Burton and also Katie Leck have a good opportunity.
For sure.
And then some outsiders would probably be Phoenix and Navia. As long as they keep working hard, I think that they have a good opportunity.
And they'll be way different from where they are now to
Yes.
state for sure if they stick to it.
And didn't like Peyton Burns, she was here last year, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She just like couldn't wrestle because of Keisha or something?
She was great and eligible.
It was her grade, yeah.
It was her grades.
Yeah, got to keep those grades up.
Yeah. It's important.
Yeah. Well, thank you to sponsor the show, the Rosehill Rec Center. It was created in 1973 and has been a staple in the Rosehill community as a place to work out and enjoy fitness. They have a 24-hour fitness center where you can work out in numerous ways. Their office is open 7:30 to 5 on Mondays through Fridays and closed on the weekends. They have numerous rec leagues ranging from basketball to baseball for all ages. You can contact the Rosehill Rec Center at 316-776-9980. Thank you to the Rosehill Rec Center for sponsoring this show, and we will be back after this quick ad break.
Cola's excavation was established in 1985 by Jess McCullough as president. They started installing sewer service and septic construction for residents. Over the years, their company has grown into commercial, and industrial, and municipal site utility constructions. Their business hours are 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and contact number is 316-634-2199.
And welcome back to the Rocket Sports Podcast. I am Sam Lovell and joined with Samson and our special guest, Carrigan Dellinger. All right, now we kind of got like some traditions you got, even maybe some like pre-match stuff you got.
Yeah, I jump rope before every single match.
Really?
And then people do look at me weird because I kind of started that. Riley then started to jump rope last year. But people also will like walk right into you when you're trying to jump rope.
Yeah.
I also put headphones on, but I don't listen to anything because like it's just a lot of noise and I'm just trying to
Drown
get
out the
locked
noise.
in.
Yeah.
So like noise canceling headphones,
Yes,
kind of.
yeah.
Nice. Nice. So when you jump rope, like, is there like any specific reason for it, like that you do it?
You feel like it gets your body the best?
It gets me in my body. I get really warmed up, but I also like to count the
Reps.
reps.
Nice.
I count them. I'll count like 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it just calms me down because I get really bad like pre-match. Like I get in my head a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
So having that repetition and focusing on something else really helps me.
Just get your mindset
Yeah.
real quick and focused on the match. That's good. Do you got any like clothing that you like to wear like for your matches?
Lucky knee pads or anything?
Knee pads, shoes even?
I mean, I have my shoes, and then I just wear my normal socks and stuff. But like, I always wear like sweats to warm up and stuff in because it gets cold in those gyms, and you don't
Definitely.
want to get
Yeah.
too cold before your
Yeah.
match.
What color are your shoes this year? Because I feel like I've seen all the wrestlers this year with like some crazy colored shoes.
Mine are white and gold.
Nice.
My brother had the Nike Freaks that are white and gold, and they didn't have them in my size, so I got the Scrap Life ones because we wanted to match.
Those ones are so cool, though.
Nice. Yeah, wrestling shoes, like, they have some crazy colors.
And they're coming out with a lot more, like, just even recently.
Yeah.
A bunch of different brands are coming out, so.
Yeah, it's kinda
Well,
cool.
I guess I didn't get the memo because all the girls are doing pink this year.
Yeah, I saw that. I did
Really?
see that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You'll be the outsider.
I'll be the
so.
outsider.
Yeah, everyone will notice you over
Nice.
the pink shoes.
Now, I know with wrestling, like, you can't do always, like, much with food, though. Like, do you have anything, like, that you like to have, like, say, when you need to cut weight or, like, something you put in your body quickly, like, after weigh-ins if you need something?
After weigh-ins, I like to have my gluten-free tortillas and meats and stuff, and then I kind of just snack. I don't really like to eat a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's the liquids. Like, I need to, like, rehydrate as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Get some quick proteins in, granola bars, stuff like that,
Nice.
fruits.
Now,
But-
do you have, like, a preference with the meat, like, say, chicken, steak, or anything like that?
Chicken is definitely my favorite for cutting on the cut, and then I like to just do like lunch meat because it's easier like on the day of the tournament.
Nice.
If you're going out, like, a night after a tournament or something, like, you cut weight the whole week or whatever, what's your go-to? What are you going to get? Chipotle?
Yeah.
Just a big
Nice.
burrito or a
Big
bowl?
old bowl.
Big old bowl.
What's your Samson?
I don't know. Probably some Mexican food like enchiladas or something. 'Cause
Nice.
even though I don't really have to cut weight, so I eat enchiladas whenever I want, but
Nice.
I'll have enchiladas.
Nice. But, though, what got you into wrestling, though, would you say?
My dad told me I wasn't gonna allowed to do it. he tried to get me to wrestle when I was really young, and I did not like it at all. Like, I hated it. I was super girly, and then I played soccer for a while, and then when we were wrestling in Arc City for C4,
Yeah.
one of the boys needed a practice partner, and I like begged for them just to let me practice and see how it goes. And then ever since then, I guess I showed enough talent that let me continue to wrestle.
Nice. Nice. So, do you got any like favorite memories from wrestling at all?
My favorite memory was probably from freshman year, because we had the little trio of me, Brooklyn, and Peyton, and we were all hanging out outside of wrestling for like the first time, and it was the first time my mom had let me go hang out with them, and we went ice skating, and I was going too fast, and I hit the side of the rink, and I busted my face open. And so then they came back, and I was like holding blood, and then my face was like, my lips were super swollen, and they were like bringing out, they're like, your mom's never gonna let us hang out with you.
I was about to say,
again.
did you hang out with them again after that?
It's a little funny. How'd your mom react when she found out?
She was like, of course you did that. Like,
Yeah.
you're so clumsy, that's your fault.
Ice skating's hard though, so
It can be hard
I
sometimes.
have to use those little stroller
need
things
to
because
get
I
that-
can't stay on my
Really?
feet. Yeah.
I feel like it's easy, like, once you're able to, like, get into the
Yeah,
rhythm, but, like,
true.
getting into the rhythm, though, it's
Uh-huh.
like, I'm gonna fall every
Well,
time.
that and then it's like also the kids kept like running in front of you with the little sleigh things, and you don't want to like.
I'm
run
one of
over.
those kids actually with the sleigh thing, so I
So
can't say anything.
would it be Samson's fault that you crashed in?
Probably.
Well, we'll put that on. We'll put that on him.
That's funny.
Some
Well-
people are just less skilled, all right?
Nice. Well, we're gonna be back after this quick ad break.
Auto Body Connections have been in Rose Hill since 1989. Any mechanical or electrical problems you have, bring it on down to Auto Body Connections and see the team at 325 North Pawson Street in Rose Hill. And the phone number on that is 316-776-0222.
And welcome back to the Rocket Sports Podcast. I am Sam Lovell, joined with Samson Wood and our guest Carrigan Dellinger. All right, now we got some more fun stuff, not necessarily wrestling, but like kind of just fun stuff. So, say fast forward like 4-ish years, kind of 3 or 4. What do you see like yourself doing, even if it's not wrestling?
I definitely see myself in college getting a degree, trying to work things out. Hopefully, I will be in an apartment and not in a lot of student loan debt because it's expensive.
Yeah. Hopefully prices go down.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, hope the new president coming in, so
Hopefully.
we'll be all right.
What are you gonna be like studying in college? Do you think?
I want to do pre-med because I want to end up being a psychiatrist. But that's like a lot of schools. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a lot of school. And do you want to wrestle in college too? Like if that's an option,
hopefully for the first 4 years, I
Yeah.
want to wrestle. And then after that, once
focus on your career.
Yeah.
Would you go like JUCO for a little bit, get the gen eds done?
Yeah. Probably do like either do a JUCO or do like a regular university for the
Yeah.
first 4 years, and then after that transfer.
Nice. Is there like a level of college you would like hopefully want to wrestle at, like
Um,
JUCO up to like say D1 even?
I'm not good enough for D1, but probably like an NIA. Or,
Nice.
And it's all still cool. Like
Yeah.
not a lot of kids go to college
Yeah.
whatsoever to wrestle. So
Wow.
even a community college is still cool
yeah.
in my opinion.
like even just being able to compete in college with any sport really.
And a
just-
new experience, you know, going
Yeah.
to college is gonna
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah. You got any colleges you're looking at right now?
I've had a couple colleges reach out to me. The same one that Peyton Scholander went
Yeah.
to down in Texas has reached out to me.
Where is she at?
Wayland Baptist.
Hmm.
It's a private university. It's a Christian college.
Nice.
And then I worked with Boo over this summer a little bit once I got back from injury, but I want to go look at Friends and other
Yeah.
universities around there. Baker, I've heard, has a good program, so I'm just like thinking of making like a highlight reel and like sending it out
Yeah.
to some schools.
Nice. Nice, that's cool. So what sport though do you think you would play if you couldn't wrestle?
Badminton. Have you seen their training videos on
I
TikTok?
haven't.
Oh.
Badminton would be your sport though.
Well, like
Yes.
the dudes that like just lift like stupid amounts of weight and say it's
Yes.
badminton training.
Yes.
That's funny.
World champion badminton. Are they like yoked or something?
Yeah.
Or
It's
like, what's up
it's
with
like
the...
these like huge dudes, like they'll put like insane amounts of weights on like the bar to
Jeez.
squat, then they'll have like stupid amount of weight vest on with chains.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, it's badminton training.
No way.
It's
Maybe.
It's so funny because it's so unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because it's like these huge dudes, but then you see like professional badminton players who are like these small skinny
Yeah,
dudes
it's-
though. It's like, how does this translate? But it's just so funny though.
So that's a good answer. That's the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time I ever knew anyone said badminton.
But what sport? All right, now you get to ask us the like questions about our stuff, like
If you have any questions about the
like
show.
what we do, the show, our sports even.
Do you like the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to do. We get to talk to tons of people.
I enjoy doing it. This is the first year I've done this,
Same.
and I don't mind it. I mean, we have shows on Wednesdays and Fridays,
Oh, yeah.
so
We get a lot of comedic answers.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun bringing your friends in here and stuff.
Some people we have to cut their answers out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mikey.
Yeah, some people say some questionable
Some
things,
people will
but
say something we have to cut out.
we try to keep it clean
We keep it
for the
clean.
most part.
For the most part. For the
Gotta
most
keep
part.
entertaining though.
Do you
Yeah,
have,
exactly.
like, people that you don't like to come on the show? Do you like? Is it harder to talk to them?
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously some people that aren't necessarily talkative or
Yeah.
can talk into a mic or anything like that. So we try to avoid those people.
Lower
We
class-
just lower
lower classmen,
classmen.
kind of. The
you
people
know,
that don't have experience.
Most
like,
seniors are pretty confident with
an
their
exception
answers.
was kind of like Xander Ford,
Right.
because like he's like the main.
He
one
started
on the match.
varsity
He
already,
started
so
varsity.
he has
like, last year as a
experience.
freshman, and like sometimes lower classmen like don't always know what to say, and like they don't know how to make it like come across.
So we don't like
kind
the
of.
people who have short answers or they
Yeah.
just say I don't know, but everyone else is cool.
Okay.
Just you know how to talk with people.
Yeah,
have
exactly,
conversation.
exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference on what sport to bring up on here?
I mean, I like wrestling obviously because I'm
Yeah.
a wrestler and I know what I'm talking
The
about.
wrestlers have been fun to interview.
But even the other
Yeah.
sports, like I kind of learn stuff from the
Yeah.
other sports. Like when I have girls basketball come in here, which I don't
That
watch
was-
at all.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was
Maddie,
yeah.
Maddie
I actually learned
was, it
about
was Maddie and
a
who?
different sport. It was
Who was
I don't know actually. I think it was just Maddie.
No, it was Maddie and Ella. I
Maddie
think.
and Ella, yeah. Ella
Those
did
two were
come
good.
on.
They got to
Yeah.
teach us. I like doing like the runners, and plus we have
Yeah.
Travis on this Friday. That'll
Swimming.
be fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Like people that I do sports with, it's fun to know because you can relate to it. But yeah, it's just fun though.
Do you think the running sports are more difficult than people think?
Yes and no.
I will
Like,
say it is. I did track last year. It was terrible.
Yeah, because like all people that I won't say names, like not just at the school, they'll be like, oh, it's like running. It's like not that hard, and then like they'll do like a workout with us even,
Mhm.
and they're like, how do you just do this? And even if it's an easier workout,
Right.
but like a lot of people, like it can be really easy though. Like, and I've heard people like go to me, oh, it's easy for you because you're like kind of faster. I'm like, it makes it harder for me.
Yeah.
What do you
But you've
mean?
worked for that.
Yeah,
like it's
like,
not
you
just
have to,
you're
like,
naturally gifted with
Work
that.
up
Like, you've,
to it, like
yeah.
wrestling. You gotta.
You've
like,
been
work
running
up to it.
forever, so you're used to it. That's why it's
Yeah.
easier for you than
Yeah.
other kids.
Plus, it's like also like, I think it was Adam. He said this to me. Like he said like during cross country races, like he was like kind of more stressed for those than wrestling matches at times.
Everyone's different.
But like it's like
Yeah.
also like such a mind game. Like I know
Right.
wrestling is like the matches, but like for running for me, it's like just a mind game of like, how am I gonna like beat this kid or
Right.
like not get too far behind a kid? So
Yeah.
it's like, what do I do to not get my head during a race?
Yeah, and you
Like,
guys start cramping and stuff in like your lungs, and you just gotta keep running. It's
Yeah.
just
Can't get
whatever.
Music either.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
It's
I mean that would
horrible.
be the worst thing ever. I'd just be talking to myself the whole time.
Some
Like, keep
meets will
running.
like play music like over the speakers.
Yeah, that's nice.
But like most of the time you're blocking it out
Right.
though. You just have to focus on the track.
You don't even notice.
And like something for running, like you learn to do on track mainly. Like you're on the turf, you hear everything. Once you're on the track, you only hear an official. That's
Right.
it. So it's like you gotta keep your mind strong, kind of.
Mhm.
So with the boys wrestling team, I know they're like a more competitive team than our girls team is yet, but you'd say that they respect the girls team, they enjoy the girls team?
Yeah, I think that we do respect the girls' team. We know that you guys work just as hard as we do. We go to different tournaments and stuff, but most of the time we look over there and you guys are working your butts off. So, and I hate to say this, but last year there was times when I would get a little upset with the girls because it looked like they weren't doing as much as us. But when I look over there and when all the boys look over there and you guys are doing your thing, like obviously there's some kids messing around that don't really care about
Mhm.
wrestling as much, but
Yeah.
I think we respect you guys equally, if not more, because we've been coaching. We probably get more coaching than you guys do, because you guys have one coach, we have like three, and you guys still get the work done. You guys still do your thing, so I respect that for sure. So I could say that for me.
And from like a student, for me, like I'm respecting the girls team. Like you guys just
Yeah.
officially like had a full Keisha certified state championship. Like what that started like what 2 years ago, kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Like you guys are building up a program right now. It's looking like it's gonna be a great program.
Right. You guys
now.
are starting
Starting.
it for
And
even
our
like the
competition
freshmen now.
has
Yeah.
grown a
Yeah.
lot too, because for the past 3 years, we were 1 through 4A, and last year the competition got super heated, and there were so many girls that they finally split it to where 4A is by itself.
Yeah, that's a big difference for
I
sure.
think it's like Keisha's #1 growing sport right now is girls wrestling.
It
which
is, 100%.
It's crazy. That's crazy how like fast the sport can grow.
It's
great
cool to see,
watch.
though. It is very
It's great
cool to
to
see.
watch.
It's very cool to see. I would also like, if we were to bring on another coach, I would love for us to have a female coach.
Right.
And also, the coolest one to bring on, if she would be willing, would be Annika. Since she was the one that started everything.
Yeah,
Really?
she was good.
She was on the boys' team, actually.
Before, like, it
Yeah.
became
Before
Keisha.
Before it was Keisha
Dang.
sanctioned. She was on the boys' team, and I feel like that would be, like, really cool to
That
have
is
her
super cool.
brought on as a
Really?
girls' coach.
What was her name?
Annika Besko.
Annika
Really?
Besko, yeah.
You've
That's
probably
cool.
heard of Besko's before.
Yeah,
Peyton
I've heard-
Besko, yeah.
That's cool. So she like kind of started girls wrestling and
She did. She
In
was-
Rose Hill.
In
Rose
Rose
Hill,
Hill,
anyway.
she's definitely the person who started the girls wrestling.
She was like
program.
Neil Armstrong of Rose Hill or something.
Yes, she was.
nice. That's cool. So now though we get the most important question of
Yeah.
this show though.
This is going to
Samson's
take some
personal
thinking
favorite.
probably. So, would you rather celebrate Christmas on the beach or in the snow?
On the beach.
You think so?
Yes, because I mean we're in Kansas. It already is super cold here, so why would I go somewhere where it's already cold?
Well, but if it's snow, then it feels like Christmas more than if you're out at the beach, you know?
Yeah.
Like I've went to the beach for Christmas before, and it was actually pretty cool. So I can't
Really?
say.
And also it depends on which beach
Right.
too.
Right.
Yeah, some
And if it's
beaches-
like kind of warm still,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Because if
Not,
it's
like,
cold on the
blazing
beach,
hot.
yeah. If it's cold on the beach, I would rather just have the snow probably.
Yeah.
But-
That's a good answer.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I'll take that one.
I like
the
that.
beach,
Yeah, sometimes Kansas is too cold.
Right.
It feels like
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's just terrible.
this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you wake up and you have to go start your car, it's
23 degrees
terrible.
this morning.
I know.
Not fun.
Or when it's cold and foggy, and then I
Dude,
can
it was
hardly see.
super
Dude,
foggy
it
the
was-
other day. Like I could
yeah.
see past like 10 feet.
The worst combo: cold, foggy, frozen windshield.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to
That's
get rid of
horrible.
it. We love Kansas guys, don't we?
Yeah, I mean it was
Yeah.
like 60 degrees the other day,
Yeah.
so
They love
hopefully we
giving
get another
us-
one of those.
They love giving us whiplash.
Yeah, they do.
Well, thank you for coming on today.
Of course.
This is the Rocket Sports Podcast, and I am Sam Lovell, and joined today by my friend Samson Whitten and our guest, Carrigan Dellinger. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Fire. Auto Body Connections have been in Rose Hill since 1989. Any mechanical or electrical problems you have, bring it on down to Auto Body Connections and see the team at 325 North Pawson Street in Rose Hill. And the phone number on that is 316-776-0222.